Yeah, go ahead.
Marty, do you think some of these brothers is probably being comical and trying to be humorous, and it's just not funny the way they react? Because when I came in the room, I heard a couple things that I didn't agree with, and I believe, hey, my mom is black, so how can I dislike black women, right? But I think a lot of brothers' moms is black, so when you hit the thing about mama issues, things like that, I think some of these brothers is being serious, but I think a lot of brothers is just playing around with the simp and all this. Like, it's this macho man theory, you know what I mean? Every brother got to feel like he just Mr. Macho, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about a bitch, da-da-da-da. And I think that's just like the culture within the inner city. That's just how, you know what I mean, brothers is brought up to not really give a fuck about it. But deep down, like you said, you got daughters, so even if a brother say what he want to say about black women, if his mama black, his daughter's black, and shit like that, shit, it is what it is. So, what you think about that?
Sorry about that.
But if that's what you say out loud, you openly reify a standard that harms those women in your life. So why would you want to do that?
Right.
Can I finish my story without somebody muting me or moving me down?
CEO Rick, I'll just say I don't think they're joking. I actually think they think what they're saying.
No, but these niggas are lying to y'all. That's my whole thing. They're lying to you. That's why they can keep kicking me down, because I'm blowing up this spot right now. They're lying to y'all, ladies, and y'all know that.
What are they lying about?
Yeah.
I kicked you because you was interrupting Marty while he was talking. Why are we lying, DJ?
Okay. So now, hold on, guys. We're going to give Fridays a minute to explain what they lying about.
What are they lying about?
Man, these niggas don't be on this type of energy in real life, bro. They're just saying. That's what I mean.
What niggas don't be on this type of energy
and that's what I mean. And that's what I mean.
You're looking at too many men. Look at women, bro. Stop looking at men.
Shut up. What kind of niggas don't be on this energy?
This shit Marty talking. That's what I mean about how. But do you know him?
Yes, they do. Fridays. Hold on. No, what I would like you to say, instead of projecting, I would like for you to say that I don't be on this type of energy in real life.
He can't speak from experience. He's not a desirable black man.
Let me tell you something.
Let's be real here. We letting all these undesirable black men speak. Like,
hold on, y'all.
Nobody want these.
I want you to speak for yourself, because in my real life, these are the type of experiences that I'm having.
He can't.
So, like, what you're speaking on doesn't apply to me. Like, these niggas just making this shit up. I don't know if Marty making it up or not, because I've actually experienced men that are saying shit like what Marty is saying. Men that feel this way. Like, I have a sugar daddy, right? Okay, that's besides the point. But the point is, okay, like, he's like 56, 57 years old. And when he comes to my house and I'm on Clubhouse, he's like, why the fuck you listening to them bitch ass niggas? Niggas really talk like this in real life? What the fuck is that you on? Like, he literally is like, what the fuck? Every time he comes over here and he listens to you niggas on Clubhouse, he's like, damn, they sound like some bitches. And I listen to y'all all day, every day, so it kind of became a normality for me. I don't know if that's a real word, but I made it up. Y'all know what I mean. And I'm just saying that, like, to the niggas in my real life, to the men, matter of fact, let me not say niggas. To the men in my real life, y'all sound like bitches. I'm just letting y'all know. To the men in my real life, when I play Clubhouse, y'all sound like bitches. Bitch ass niggas.
Okay, Tia. All right, back to my story about Lot's wife. Bro. Okay, Tia, damn. Remember God told Lot to leave? And what did his wife do?
He wasn't in the Bible.
Right. That's basically what black women are, bro. We could leave Babylon, but they want to stay here, bro. I mean, they like
stupid. I can't believe that's what he did.
Listen, you're not even as righteous as Lot was to even use that.
We gotta stop. My wife is protected and provided for right now. We gotta stop.
Niggas was gay. Arguing with black women on a Sunday. ain't barely said that this whole time, and I really don't disagree with what you said to an extent, but you're not going to just sit here and use a story of Lot, who actually was a righteous man that God had to search for to find, because there was no righteous men in the city. He said, Lord, please spare them if I find 10. He couldn't find one man. So don't just put that shit on the woman. Y'all niggas is crazy.
What I'm saying is, if black men collectively was on their shit, y'all would still buck up.
How do you?
Right?
Yeah, you missed the whole point.
They not talking about.
Like Oprah Beanie.
The thing is, y'all keep trying to project your manhood. This how no women got more power than y'all, especially nowadays, right? Because y'all project your whole fucking manhood onto women. The story is he could not find one man. He could not find one man to be righteous, and you're gonna project that shit onto the women nowadays, right? But
the
you
point was, even if the man is righteous,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Let us finish. Yo, boo this dude. Like, I'm getting tired of this.
Stop
I saw them.
The whole fucking Bible is misogynistic, right? It talks about all the great stories of men. It constantly talks about all the great stories of men. But y'all want to project y'all shit onto us. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I really cannot comprehend the fact that you can't just be a man. Just be a man. Like, you never have to say that you're a man. All you got to do is be it. Like, being a man is a state. It's a state. It's something that you do. Like, it's nothing that you have to say. Like, you don't have to say I'm a man. It's nothing. I don't have to treat you like a man. Like, if you were a man, it just would automatically happen. Y'all niggas just don't know how to walk in y'all masculinity. Y'all too busy standing in our fucking femininity.
I paid $14 to speak.
The Bible talk about a lot of great women.
It's so motherfucking hard that I just might as well be a nigga. Fuck it.
The Bible talk about a lot of great women.
You know what? It's about men. It's talking about mankind. Like, women are included in that,
bro.
Like, come on, man. Like, y'all. That's like,
Bible if you gonna.
Yeah.
Hold on, Friday. When you read that
Fridays, hold on.
Okay, hold on. No, wait. Just a second, y'all. Name some great women in the Bible.
Sarah, Mary, the woman, the old lady,
Mary Magdalene.
Let's start with Sarah.
Mary Magdalene. Y'all don't even know who Mary Magdalene was.
Let's start with Sarah.
People know who Mary Magdalene was.
This conversation is so Sarah buried a lot of children. Big circle of Abraham.
One mic.
What did Sarah do that was so great? Since
she bore a child in old age.
No, don't answer the question for them, Tiffany. What did Sarah do?
She just told you.
No,
she made cheesecake, Sarah Lee.
Why y'all referencing women in the Bible? Y'all don't even read the Bible. Let's wait.
Abraham. Sarah was the wife of Abraham. It's crazy.
Okay,
I read the Bible daily.
Name some things that Sarah did.
She didn't have no sugar daddy. That sugar daddy was
Is somebody in the car wash? What I want y'all to answer, hold on, ladies, please be quiet. Ladies, just be quiet. Since y'all know so well, what was Sarah's name before it was Sarah?
Oh, shit.
It was like Sarai or something like that.
Bible
or something. It was like Sarai or something. I read the Bible every day, bro.
Okay,
so what's the answer?
It was like Sarai or something like that, wasn't it?
Sarah.
Well,
look, when she was the mother of all nations. She was the wife of Abraham.
What was name something that Sarah did?
Made cheesecake.
She was a faithful woman to her husband. She stayed being faithful.
No, hold on. Let me tell you what Sarah did. No. Let me answer it. This is what Sarah did. So basically, she was an attractive woman, and basically her brother Abraham is, I guess, some. No. Let me finish saying. So basically, she was basically an attractive black woman, right? And basically, what was going to happen was she was going to be her husband Abraham, and the general was going to get killed. So basically, what she did was she basically said that was her brother, and she basically saved the nigga life. You know what I'm saying? Because the other dudes was trying to get with her.
More than one.
What about the baby she had?
No, let me finish real quick. You asked me a question, right?
She
Why we can't answer? Why we can't answer?
You
just need to try a little harder, then you'll be able to answer.
Whenever the fucking moderator's talking, dog, shut up, man.
How did she save his life?
Okay.
She said that she was his...
Wait. Let me answer the question. No, yeah. She basically said because... Wait.
And they got a phone. I mean, you got the mother of all nations if you believe in that, boy. See, I personally don't think none of that shit is real. But let's say I do.
But this proves
let's just say I do.
Because it demonstrates how in the Bible women are presented as existing in service to men, and that's their value. Right? She just told you the Bible was misogynistic. So
let me talk about a good black woman, though. Let me talk about a great black woman. You know what Esther is? So basically what she did was... Wait, let me answer the question. This is a great black woman. This is what she did, right? I consider her to be a Negro woman. But this is what she did. She basically saved him. I'm about to tell you. Hold on. Let me finish telling about Esther real quick. Esther was a black woman.
No, tell me about Sarah. How did she save him?
She saved him from not getting killed. That's what I'm saying.
How?
Because what she basically told, she basically told him that was her brother. What they was going to do is they was going to take... Wait, let me finish. You asked me. Let me finish.
Sarah did way more than what you talked about, bro.
No. You asked about the story. That's what I'm trying to...
Yeah, we want to know about her having a baby at 90.
Tell me what happened.
Okay, let me answer it. Okay, so basically, what she did was basically she told... I guess Abraham was from the city of Chaldeans, right? So basically what he did... let me finish. Huh?
Who did she tell he was her brother?
Who did she tell? She told one of the... No, yes, something like that. But she told what? No, listen. She basically told what they was going to do was they was going to kill him, right? If that was actually her husband, if they found that shit out. So basically, that's not... She basically told him that was her brother, so they basically ended up sparing his life. Then they didn't really kill him. So basically, he basically saved him and her at the same time. But also, I want to tell you about the black woman.
Let me tell you something. Y'all, please stay on me. On you. For one, you telling the story.
That nigga threw a bitch with, oh my God.
Listen, you telling the fucking story wrong. Because what actually happened is Abraham actually went to that king and told that king that Sarah was his sister, which was the truth. She really was his sister. Wake it up. But what was going to happen was it was going to bring a curse upon that king. He did it on purpose. He told him that was his sister, so the king would sleep with her in order for him to curse their land. He did it on purpose. But God came to him and told him that Sarah was not only his sister, but also his wife. If he would have slept with her, it would have brought a curse onto his kingdom. Whoa. Sarah didn't do shit.
Whoa.
You ain't even read the Bible. Goodbye to the Google. Go ahead, y'all.
No, you said Sarah didn't do anything.
I know. But when you said you had a sugar daddy, that don't help.
Wait, hold on one
second.
That
ain't got shit to do with you. My sugar daddy ain't got shit to do with you. Just because you broke and poor, don't say shit about my motherfucking sugar daddy. Mind your goddamn motherfucking business, ho.
Exactly. Well, I just want to say this, right? I know that it was mentioned. Somebody said something.
And this is why I don't respect men. Because y'all be in other people's business too much. Y'all catty as fuck.
Exactly. I heard somebody mention the misogyny.
Exactly. Send me some motherfucking money to my cash out, nigga.
And this is the righteousness that y'all advocate for.
Okay, listen. Honestly, I just.
But you ain't got no neck. DJ Fridays, you ain't got no neck.
Yeah, but I got a girl who bought me an audience.
You fucking
Fridays. You just said you let a woman buy you something.
And he is bragging.
So you are not a protector or a provider.
But
listen, look, you're not even the type of nigga who's
This conversation is
one on women, because you.
Tia, can you please? Tia, can you reset? Tia, can you reset?
Fight for each other.
Oh, that sounded gay. Oh, God.
That sounded gay. These niggas ain't never been with nobody.
Tia, please reset.
Hi guys, welcome to the Oprah Beanie show where shit is crazy as fuck. But thank you guys for coming. Yes, thank you so much. Yay! Okay, follow the greenhouse at the top. And black men, stop putting our names entitled. We not worried about y'all. Leave us the fuck alone. Y'all poor. We not worried about the poor black men on this app. We just want good men that's not doing? Massaging dicks? I don't know. But
oh my fucking God.
We just want y'all to get out y'all mouth. Find some other content. Talk to me about me and shit. Create a barbershop. You know, I don't know, whatever. Y'all talk about Pokemon. Talk about Grand Theft Auto. What's that other video game where they be shooting at each other with
Call of Duty?
Fortnite. Call of Duty. Talk about Call of Duty. It's Fortnite. It's all kind of shit.
Grand Theft.
Y'all do. But talking about women, black women, so we don't give a fuck about y'all. Go date white women, suck a dick. I don't give a fuck what you do, but leave us the fuck alone. That's all we saying. We love y'all. We definitely love black men. We want to be with black men. We care about black men. We just don't want y'all. Okay?
And let me speak.
Exactly.
Can I speak? Hold on.
Oh my God, let's go by y'all.
Hold on. Before she snap, because I know a lot of people back channel me saying she shouldn't say this, she shouldn't say that.
Don't tell me what the fuck I should and shouldn't say, because y'all should be sucking dicks, but y'all love it.
It's her room.
It's not your turn right this moment. But the point is, she was just like I'm struggling to be able to speak, even with a moderator badge. She's struggling, and she's top left to struggle to speak in her own room. Even with me moving people down, trying to mute people, she can't get a word in edgewise because so many people are coming off their mic speaking over her. That's very frustrating when you're trying to moderate a space. So again, I'm not excusing it. She know I talk to her about whatever, but I am saying, when she comes off, when y'all see her in the top left, come off her mic, can you please, I don't care if you're mid-sentence, mute up, because this is her room and her conversation, and she should be able to narrate and curate this space the way she wants to.
If she asks the question, can we have a chance to answer it?
THC, please turn your mic down.
And if she is the fuck speaking, then yes. But if she is not on mute, then you should not be fucking talking.
THC. If you don't get that you can't talk while other people are talking, I will move you permanently. I've moved you a couple times and brought you back because you continue to talk while other people are talking.
She asked.
We learned this in kindergarten. Hold on. We learned this in kindergarten. Everybody can't talk at the same time.
Can I speak?
No. It's on Erica.
Did I mute? Did I mute? Or did
you see the mic go mute? That's when you can speak, typically.
Right.
Now you can finish. Let her finish, y'all. Like, for real. I want to have a productive conversation here. Like, please. Go ahead, Naika.
Exactly. Stop acting like some pussy asshole. Respectfully.
Erica, you had something to say?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, because I heard the misogyny thing come up a couple times quite a bit, and I thought that was a really good point. And I really felt like, I wanted to... Here we go again. I really did want to say something like true.
Going these niggas when they come
start removing them.
Like,
stop. Just remove them because they're not adding any.
Did he have a sweater vest on?
Is that my boy Darius? What up, Darius?
So, yeah, I was just going to say, and I wanted to make it just a little bit anecdotal because I feel like for a lot of black men, they view black women as their enemies. And we're really not your enemy. And I'm going to tell you why I'm bringing this up in terms of a response to the misogyny thing, right? I'm somebody that has an MBA and I went to a prestigious university, right? And it was a predominantly white, it was PWI, predominantly white institution. But while I was in my institution, we had to do an immersion. And one of my immersions, I went to Nairobi, Kenya, for a foreign direct investment immersion where we studied the coffee and tea industries. And the point was for other corporations and institutions to look into investing foreignly, right, in other countries and in other continents, okay? And my white male teacher explained that out of all the continents, Africa is the most robbed of their resources, while it is the least invested in terms of foreign direct investments. And now corporations that are trying to expand globally and continue to be competitive are looking to try to find where they can go to lay roots, right? And so that's why he wanted to go to Africa, specifically Nairobi, Kenya, to look into their coffee and tea market, right? And I did this. I learned a lot about the Kenyans. It was a great experience. I dealt with the
the federal sector, right, the government sector, as well as the private sector. When I came back, right, and I finished my program, I saw a lot of white women who were my, colleagues graduate. I saw a lot of Asians, a lot of Africans who went to my school graduate. And these same women had husbands that showed up that were proud of them, fathers that were proud of them. When I got into Clubhouse, okay, I have never been so ridiculed and demonized for seeking education and seeking to have a career. And the rhetoric typically was because I was educated and because I was career driven, that I would be too masculine and not worthy of being a wife. And oftentimes this rhetoric came from Black men, most specifically Black American men, right? And I have nothing against any traditional woman if that's what she chooses to be. But what I say to a lot of these men is that I don't understand the demonization for someone that wants to be a helpmate. Many of my Black friends who work on diversity and inclusion, oftentimes in corporate America, if you're doing diversity and inclusion work, you're not getting paid for that. That is a passion project, okay? A lot of my friends that are in HR and change management, they work diligently to try to create opportunities and spaces for Black men to come into these spaces to build their lives. It's not just Black men that they are helping in their personal lives, but they're literally trying to find Black men and help them and get them in certain programs, professional development, to give them spots in corporate where it's not as many of y'all, right? And then to turn around and come into regular social spaces and then be demonized and say that you are too masculine or you're not worthy of being a wife, it really breaks my heart. Because the fact that Black men look at a lot of women who are working diligently to build communities and change the world one step at a time and support you in doing it, okay, and then turn around and tell them that they're not worthy, it's highly problematic, and it says that there is more of an issue. Because when we look at the fact that Africa, again, I mentioned that, right, has been the most robbed, the most raped, the most taken from as far as their natural resources. But then these corporations who've been in power for a long time have not chosen to even invest in them for FDIs. And they're looking at them as a last resort because they've gone and plundered everywhere else and decided to lay roots. Okay, laying roots is different than stealing from you, taking from you, right? And you can see this, even if you don't know business. You see this because if you call Verizon and you call a lot of companies and they're outsourcing to other countries, very often if you're not getting an American, right, you're going to hear an Indian, you're going to hear an Asian, you're going to hear an Arab. You very rarely call a company for customer service and they're outsourcing and you hear an African on the line. It speaks to the countries that they're going to and they're outsourcing to, okay? So I say that to say, a lot of Black men are not in a position to have traditional wives because the state of our community and how we've been oppressed historically does not give us that luxury to do so. So when you see that Black women are trying to step up to help you, it doesn't mean that you have to shit on a traditional woman, okay? But the fact that you are not willing to be appreciative of that, you have women that are versatile, whether they're stay-at-home or they're modern, they're whatever. You have a slew of women that are operating in different spaces, okay, to be your helpmate. And whether you want to call a modern woman 50-50, every woman that you get with is 50-50. Because if I'm staying at home raising your children and I'm taking care of you and I'm taking care of the home, I'm doing my part, you're doing your part, that's 50-50. If I'm going to work and I'm helping you with the bills, or if you want to pay all the bills, but then all my income goes to creating generational wealth, we're going to put that in the IRA account. We're going to put that into buying property. The point is that I'm your helpmate. And so when I look at how I see other cultures, and I hear Black men all the time saying, well, these women are traditional and they don't want to. No. I've seen Asian women in my school. I've seen Arab women in my school. I've seen white women in my school. Their husbands were so proud of them. This idea and this narrative, like these people from different cultures don't support and uplift women who want to seek education or who want to work, it's a fallacy. And it doesn't mean that there aren't folks that prefer that. But it's just the fact that I think that Black men really do view us as, not all, but a lot of them view us as their enemy, and they're in a place where they are suffering gravely. And even when they have a woman that wants to support them, they still view it as problematic. And that is why, Adiola, I was the one you were referring to about the bringing up the marriage with Vegas and everything. And I champion you because when you talked about controlling and using that manipulation to have women exalt them, I believe it is true. Because there is no way that if you truly wanted a woman to exalt you from a genuine place, that you would demonize her and try to limit her ability to help you grow and be the best version of you. And I landed.
Man, thank you.
Yo, this is so cool. Can I say something?
Hold on, sir.
Amen.
Hold on, sir.
Hold on, Joe.
Damn, that was deep. I'm gonna make it short. I appreciate these spaces. And I love when Tia opens rooms. I fuck with her, LD and Miss Kumbaya. Ever since I came in her room about a week ago, Kumbaya. Ever since I came in her spaces about a week ago, every day I've learned something. Most of the time I'm quiet. I speak when needed, but I'm paying attention. A lot of these women on this app, they come on and they just express themselves, and they're telling us as black men what they want. You know, it might be a little aggressive, it might be a little hurtful, whatever, but they're literally outlining every day what exactly they want. And I sit and I watch a lot of men just so impatiently want to come off their mic and interrupt and be defensive and shut them down and tell them that they're wrong. But how are they wrong when they're telling you how they feel? You know what I mean? Like, I've had to remove a couple men out this room, but I respect a lot of men in this room, like Curtis, Darius, people I sit and watch be patient in the rooms and listen and contribute. And then I hear them get called simps. How are they simps? Because they're defending black women. That doesn't make sense. And then I heard some other woman say, a lot of these men that's talking aren't desirable. And that was the answer right there. These men don't have no women in their real life off this app. This is the first time they was allowed in a space to be around all these different women and get the attention. So instead of making it a positive thing, they react in a negative way, trying to get positive results. And the shit is stupid. There's men like Wack. I don't really know Wack, but I respect Wack. Why? If you go to his bio, the first line in his bio is his wife. He represents his wife, a black woman. I think we need to represent the women we want more, so then we can represent what we're trying to project more. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to be defensive and belittling and demeaning of these women and the titles that some of these dudes make, like Dr. Julio and Dr. B. Like, I don't know them. I don't even go in their spaces because the titles are just fucking ridiculous. They're passive aggressive and they're corny. You know what I mean? Honestly, I start my rooms and these women come in and it's like 2, 3 in the morning. And I asked them last night, why are y'all up on this app so late alone? And they was like, well, we trying to figure that out. Ain't no men running them bubble baths. Nobody's rubbing their feet. Nobody's cooking them dinner. Nobody's catering to these women. And they're all on this app all the time. If you want a woman, they're here. All you got to do is pay attention and listen. And I'm going to end it at that. Y'all please speak.
Okay, cool. Can Joe Cool go?
Next.
Miss Kumbaya.
Go back. Go ahead. It's on you, Joe.
So, it's really strange to me, right? And I'm just going to be front and blank about it, right? Like, we really take the opinions of and views of other people on Clubhouse, and we think that is like real life and that is law. Like, out of all the conversations I've had with people over like this year of being on here, when I step out into the real world, like real day-to-day people, they don't act like this, they don't respond like this, they don't talk like this, they don't feel like this. They don't even have these conversations because it doesn't matter to them just to be 100 about it, right? So when I hear people saying that black men need to change because of a conversation you heard on Clubhouse, it's really strange to me. Or when I hear niggas say like, yo, people are corny when they haven't even gone to a room, like it's very strange to me. Like, these problems aren't day-to-day problems we got to worry about. Like, you only have to convince one person to love you and be with you. You only have to find that one person. You don't have to change all black men to fit the narrative that you want black men to fit into. Like, I'm going to use my mom, for example. I love my mom to death, right? My mom is what, like 52 years old.
Can you get to a more quiet place, bro?
Yeah, you do got a lot of background noise.
I'm sorry. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me step out this restaurant. Nigga, y'all just made me stop eating this. Right? It's real.
I don't think we made you do anything.
Oh, come on, bro. Yeah, I was just being funny. But like, the thing is, right, we take these Clubhouse conversations and we hold this to be law. Like, this is our Bible. Like, this is exactly how people act and react. And this is not true. Like, this is not true at all. Like, if y'all just logged off the app and go talk to, like, I don't know, go talk to a regular ass person. Go talk to a nigga that you see working at a warehouse. Or go see a nigga you see working at Walmart. You know, the people that keep this world moving. Black people aren't worried about going 50-50 with their girlfriends or their wives, you feel me? They're not worried about, like, if they're going to accept me for being successful, because only the people that care about you should you be worried about if they accept you or not. Like, I don't give a fuck what some woman has to say about the life that I live or what I want in a woman or my standards or what I want. Because, like, for one, like, I'm never going to meet any of y'all in real life unless I'm really invested into y'all. And none of y'all are paying me. Your opinions don't matter. Like, I just really don't see how people cannot have differentiating opinions and we build on that. Like, niggas is not corny. Niggas is not lame. Niggas is none of that bullshit that y'all be saying. They just don't agree with you. Like, if you don't like people that don't agree with you, then don't go in their spaces. But this whole policing and telling niggas what they shouldn't be talking about, what kind of titles they shouldn't be making, calling them lame, trying to put the stigma on all black men because of 5 black men you've experienced. Like, yo, y'all niggas gotta stop that. Y'all trying to build or destroy at this point. Because niggas ain't building nothing. These conversations get nowhere. Y'all niggas can't even disagree respectfully. Like, it's always, I don't agree with you, so stop. I don't agree with you, you can't think that way. Like, y'all niggas need to grow the fuck.
Hey, Joe, can I ask
maybe, hold on. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I wasn't done yet, though, bro. Please have some decorum.
Hey, bro,
You feel me? Like Curtis said.
Stop repeating yourself and finish, or I'm gonna move you down.
I don't need you.
Stop repeating yourself and finish, or I'm going to move you down.
Hey, fuck up a talk,
bro.
Keep going, bro.
Disrespect me because y'all don't agree with me. Y'all niggas weird.
Nah, because you keep fucking saying the same shit.
So I was interrupting you when you was saying
Joe, just focus, bro.
Joe. Literally, people thought you were done because you paused. So
just keep going, bro.
Hold on. One mic. This is Curtis. Joe, did you land your plane?
I don't think.
No, they got it, Curtis. They got it.
Hey, please keep going, bro. Please, because I know you're talking to me directly. I just wanted to intercept. Just intervene and ask a question.
You got it, bro. You got it. And Danae, don't move me down, bro. The fuck is you talking?
Keep going. I want to hear what you got to say.
Joe, chill for me. Go ahead, bro, and then y'all can have y'all dialogue.
I forgot what the fuck I was going to ask him because he said something
Joe,
as far as...
you really finished?
I wasn't, but I lost my train of thought, Miss Kumbaya. I don't even want to deal with it no more because nobody can be quiet while I finish. That's just crazy.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna just respond to one thing he said because he was talking to me indirectly, right? Like I said, I don't have no personal dislike for the men that I mentioned because I don't know them. I never met them, right? But I know some of the titles that they create. I don't know if it's for clickbait purposes, because we all do that at times or whatever, but I've seen some of the titles and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. How are you going to put black women aren't as good as white women, or elite black men only want to deal with white women? Like, you come from a black woman, bro. And so that's why I say it's lame, because at that point you're demeaning your own fucking creator, where you come from. Who made you? Who raised you? Who taught you the shit that you're supposed to be living by? So if you can't even stand by the woman who fucking birthed you, then yes, you fucking corny. I don't need to know who you are. I don't need to be in your spaces to understand that you don't really stand for shit. A white woman can't even, and I don't even want to make it about race, but they do it on this app. A white woman can't even relate to the shit that I went through growing up. The situations I deal with on a regular basis. I'm from Minneapolis. When George Floyd died, white women was fucking kind of like defending the police. I got a whole case. I'm a convicted felon now because I was out front line because of that shit. And I seen a lot of black women front line as well. I didn't see white women out there defending black men. They were out there taking pictures and being journalists and shit like that. I seen black women being thrown to the ground and being handcuffed and arrested and maced and, disrespected by trying to protect a black man that they didn't even fucking know. So when you say white women are better than black women, that shit is disrespectful.
Damn lie.
No, listen. These niggas that y'all idolize on this app are the same niggas making these rooms and those titles, trying to build fucking members to their club, clickbaiting for clout. That is fucking corny. If you niggas ain't getting women in your real life based off of your personality, that's your fault.
I'm crying.
Right? Who's crying? I'm bringing real to reality. Listen, I have women as the least of my problems. My back channel shows it. My DM shows it. My life shows it. Everything shows it. Women is the least of my problems, bro. But I sit here and watch y'all just demean black women every fucking day because you ain't getting the black woman you want. It's not her fault that you ain't man enough or stepping up to the plate enough or whatever the fuck it is. That's your fault, man. That's it.
They got baby mamas talking about baby mamas.
Yeah.
I'm crying. Part of the problem.
Stop crying.
Hold on. What part of the problem with what Joe Uncle said is he's talking about Clubhouse. Like it's this place that exists in separation from the rest of the world. Like right now, there are things going on in the manosphere that are having like real life implications. These guys have taken fringe ideas and they've mainstreamed them, and they've found community with each other, right? And so now it seems like something that you would barely say above a whisper, you can now shout it out really loud, and other people will say that they agree with you. And these things are harmful to women. So, I mean, that's it in a nutshell right there. It's not just a bunch of opinions that don't have any real life effects. It has a real life effect. And black men have been radicalized through these apps in very negative ways. And they found community with other black men who have been radicalized against black women. That's a problem for the community.
What about the exoticals then? Is that a problem for the community
the
too?
Nick sales
because
is
it's
crazy.
Black women. The Nick sales is a problem to the black community? Okay. I didn't know 7 niggas on the app was a problem to the whole black community as a whole.
This is the same theory for the example. This is Danae. Now you're tripping, yo. One mic on Danae. Okay, thank you. I love that we can compartmentalize when it comes to... Oh, shit. Oh, go ahead, Oprah.
Didn't they kick his ass out the Nick sales? Cause
that's not really no. Don't change the subject. No, don't change the subject. What I'm saying is this, right? We can compartmentalize, right? We can say, these black men only do this on the app, right? But when it's black women, it's y'all need to stop doing it. Y'all need to stop doing it. Y'all need to stop having critique for them. And I can tell y'all to stop having critique for the niggas, but like, I want to police, again, the response to shit. Like, it's a constant fucking thing that they want to constantly be able to antagonize and be aggressive, and you want to come and equivocate and defend them because those are your niggas, those are your homies, and you feel like they should have the right to say what they want to say. Well, so do we. This is us doing that, right? So what the fuck are we really talking about?
Yeah, what are we really talking about? Are you talking to me, Danae?
Yeah, she was referring to what you
Why
said.
you so aggressive, though? Like,
bro, I'm not aggressive, bro. Get off my dick,
like,
bro.
for no fucking reason. Just go find another way.
I'm not fucking 10, bro. Like, why you
because you ain't getting no pussy, yo.
This is how I fucking talk, bro. So why are y'all policing how I fucking talk, bro? Like, I was in the middle of something.
Because you're in her room.
Bro, a lot of these rooms
is
dominated by male voices.
Ask Tia Beanie whose room it is. It's both of our fucking room. Relax.
But Tia Beanie ain't saying nothing about it, bro. Today, that's only you. You don't want no 10.
Because Danae can say whatever the fuck she want to say in here. Danae, say what you want to say.
Hey, Danae, salute to you, sis. I think women need to have a voice on this app. This app is dominated by male conversations, so it's good for y'all to have these spaces. Any brothers that's in their feelings about what's going on or what's being said, you don't have to be here. We know that males dominate this app. So, like, damn, the minute women have a voice and they open up a room, brothers is in here advocating against it or not. Like, hold on, we say a whole bunch of shit that a lot of people don't agree with. We don't have loads of women piling up our room, disturbing our stages and all that other shit. So salute to the women for creating a space and being able to have the conversation. I'm here to learn and listen. I'm not here to interject. I'm not here to propose my views and stuff. I'm just here to learn and listen. And at the end of this conversation or at the end of this room, men will be able to come to a conclusion of what was being said, what we agreed with, and shit, what we weren't aware of. So I suggest we all just listen. Like, they listen to us all the damn time on this app. So, like, damn, let them have a space to be able to speak. Like, niggas sound crazy here right now.
And appreciate it.
Thank you. In my own fucking room. No, I know. Now I'm speaking right because I was trying to
here to have a conversation. Let Danae finish and then you can respond. Danae.
Can I speak at one time, please? Can we do one nigga at a time?
No, Oprah Beanie and I started this room this morning, and Oprah Beanie can tell you, I have said very little today. I have not said much at all. So if I'm coming off my mic, it's to say something, right? And you niggas need to shut the fuck up, and y'all need to listen. I do not go in other people's rooms and tell them what the fuck to say.
Hello?
I do not go in other people's rooms and tell them what to do. I make my own fucking rooms. I might come in your room and disagree with you, but I will never tell you that you don't have the right to say what you're saying. And there's a very big difference as to what I do, right, and what you're doing right now. Because you're quite literally saying, oh, well, they're going to say what they want to say and who fucking cares, right? Well, if that's the case, then get the fuck out the room. Because nobody asked you to come up here and raise your fucking hand and you jump the fucking queue to say nothing of value to the conversation. And then you want to turn up because niggas don't want to hear your fucking bullshit. Niggas did not ask for your opinion. Your opinion was not solicited, and your opinion did not add value to the conversation. Right. So if you want to take that personally, you are free to do so, but we really don't give a fuck. Respect.
So I didn't know when you started speaking. Hold on.
Can I say something to the next?
Bro, because Miss Kumbaya said I can go next, bro. But I don't know today. I don't know where all this animosity is coming from, my nigga. Why you coming up talking with your chest?
Go ahead. Say what you gotta say.
I am saying it, bro.
Yeah, but
like, you need to calm down, bro, because I didn't raise.
Don't listen. All that attitude,
nigga, shut up.
Listen, all the attitude, you can kill the attitude, but just say what you got to say.
I paid $14.
I came in the room, bro, and I was invited up, bro. Bro, don't tell me to calm down, then.
Nigga, shut up.
Like somebody gotta say some shit, bro. Like what the fuck type times we are?
It is like, a conversation, Joe Cool.
All right, go ahead, Joe.
So hold on. So when everybody else speaking, everybody gotta be quiet, right?
I said, nigga, you talk.
Joe, can you just talk, bro?
Bro, basically, just don't address no woman, right?
We can give you the keys. You can have the keys. We'll give you 60 seconds uninterrupted. Do you want the keys? Because goddamn, this is your room now, Joe Cool. What the fuck? Why are we even here?
You got it.
Go ahead.
I got invited up, bro. The fuck you?
Oh my God!
We can move on.
You can run the conversation. Don't be a fucking dickhead.
I'm not being a fucking dickhead, bro. I was having a conversation.
Can you go?
What's that?
It's me.
Say what you got to say.
Hey, Tia, I just moved them, bro. Can we move on?
Yeah, because you sound like a... Yeah, no.
Y'all did
every time
it was dumb anyway.
Y'all chill. Please, just a
So
second.
you saying the same thing over and over. We gave you a chance to say your thing.
Address the conversation. Do not address the night. Okay, just go ahead and address the conversation. Whatever you have to add to the conversation, go ahead and add it. Do not address that night. Okay, please. Okay, well, shut the fuck up.
Y'all niggas don't want to talk.
I was next anyway.
No, but what I understand is why you want to come on this thing and take this shit personally while telling us not to take shit personally. Like, oh, it's just these niggas talking. Don't take it personally. But you want to jump in like a fucking big dog just
me,
for us
though,
talking.
Oprah.
I'm not talking about you.
You acting a little bitchy.
You know what's a big problem on this app? The pick-me's that support these black men as well.
Exactly.
Talk about it, Nicole. Talk about it.
The pick-me's, the pacifier. You mean the divorcees that sound like they on their deathbed. That sounds like they on their deathbed.
You sound like you on your bed with.
After Nicole finished and then... No, it's a lot of pick-me's supporting these bottom-tier black men on this app while they talk junk about black women. It's baffling.
Spell tear.
Good morning to the mods. I'm glad I never go in the room.
Danae, can I say something, please?
Y'all be in the room.
K-Rock, I know you about to piss me off, but I'm going to give you the floor.
Thank you, baby. Because, I've been listening, what I'm saying, after a long walk in my neighborhood, safe neighborhood, might I say. I'm hearing
a few people who were part of a side who used to expose women, who used to degrade women, you know what I'm saying, slut shame women, expose STDs, come to tell other black men what he needs to do and what he shouldn't do. So that was just